day, my name is Mandy Gonsalves. I'm one of the founding members of Formulage. Formulage is a South African manufacturer of cosmeceuticals. We have developed two products for the use of post-surgical procedures to support primary and secondary wound care. There are 4 distinctive phases in wound healing. Each stage is necessary for the regeneration of cellular structure and the well-being of the individual. The Formulage products are developed to work across all 4 stages to allow the skin to heal and mature effectively, ensuring less visible scarring. The first product is the Formulage Wound Gel. This assists with phase 1 and 2 of wound management. The active ingredients help repair while maturing the wound to reduce the risks of hypertrophic, keloids, hypo, and hyperinflammatory pigment scars. This is an example of a wound where sutures are present. Once the sutures have been removed, it is essential that we continue supporting the skin during the maturation phase. The skin commences with regeneration of cellular structure. This is called the proliferative stage. In a Steri-Strip packet, there are 2 sheets. Each sheet has 3 strips. Cut each strip into individual blocks. Steri-Strips are applied to the wound and need to overlap each other. You will see I'll apply this beyond the start of the wound, and I will ensure that each block overlaps each other. This is supporting the skin during the phase of maturation. These strips are going to continue and it will end after the end of the wound. These strips remain on the skin for 7 days. On the 7th night, the Steri-Strips are removed. You must ensure that you wet the Steri-Strips and you remove them in the opposite direction from how it was applied. Because the Steri-Strips are overlapping each other, when you remove it, it has a domino effect and they are all removed at the same time. Once you've cleansed the wound, you are going to take Formulage Wound Gel and you're going to apply the wound gel on top of the wound. No Steri-Strips are present, and you're going to go to bed. In the morning, you're going to wake up, cleanse the wound, and commence with the Steri-Strip process for another 7 days. The second product is the Formulage Scar Cream. This assists with phase 3 and 4 of the wound management. The Steri-Strip process is for 14 days. On the day after the 14th day, we need to apply negative pressure. When you run your index finger over the wound, it will feel hard and could feel raised. It's during this time we apply negative pressure. We take micropore tape and I start before the beginning of the wound. I hold it, I pull the tape and I go beyond the end. And as you will see, there is pressure put onto this. What you will then do is, you will take scar cream and apply the scar cream to the actual wound itself. It is not necessary to apply to at the beginning or at the end. Every morning and every night, you're going to apply a dot of the scar cream onto the micropore. You're going to massage it in, and you're going to ensure that this micropore stays on the skin for a minimum of 7 days. The longer this tape remains on the skin, the more negative pressure is put onto this trauma site, causing the excess collagen that has been produced to soften and to flatten. When removing this micropore tape, it is essential that this tape is wet before you remove it. You have to wet this tape and gently remove the skin from the tape, and not the tape from the skin, but apply pressure and support onto the skin as you remove it. This will hold the skin together and not further traumatize the skin. You can clean the skin just with water. Please do not apply any alcohol swabs to remove the sticky residue. Once you've removed the sticky residue, dry the skin and reapply the micropore tape. Continue applying the scar cream to the tape twice daily. During the micropore tape, should your skin become irritated, do not reapply micropore. Leave the micropore off, and all you're going to do is apply the scar cream on top of the incision twice daily. When applying, you're going to have a vigorous massage with a bit of pressure to provide the skin with some form of negative pressure during the massage. This is the result of a wound that's been properly cared for by using the Formulage wound gel and Formulage scar cream, and applying the steri strips for 14 days after the sutures were removed, and then after the 14th night of steri strips, we've applied negative pressure using the micropore tape, applying scar cream over the micropore tape, and continuing that process until such time as you have a scar that is flat and becomes one with the rest of the skin.